What qualifications or certifications do you need to be a personal trainer in Australia? We get that question a lot. I own Fitness Enhancement. We're one of Australia's largest personal training companies, so we naturally get that question a lot. And I'm here to not just tell you what you need, but also what we look for in hiring someone and what qualifications are best. So you need a Certificate 3 and 4 in fitness to be a qualified personal trainer in Australia. If you're from overseas, you may be able to get a skills recognition for that. So I encourage you to look into that through AusActive, the industry's governing body, to see how you can do that. As far as what the Certificate 3 and 4 in fitness is, Certificate 3 in fitness is essentially your gym instructor role, your group exercise type role, a role that doesn't necessarily exist that much nowadays in the industry, and Cert 4 is personal trainer. Pretty much everyone has Cert 3 and 4. So don't do one, do both. As far as how long it takes, where to go, and so on, you get the same piece of paper no matter where you go. It's extremely broad as to the standard, how long it takes, how reputable it is. So shop around. Feel free to reach out to me and I'll let you know who we recommend, who we work in with. But you can also do your own research on this as well. Now, how long it will take you to do it, assuming you're studying full time, it depends on a place, but we hear anywhere from 8 weeks is the fastest we hear someone tend to be getting qualified, up to a full year if you're doing a TAFE course. TAFE is the government organisation, of course. All the other ones tend to be private organisations. So 8 weeks to a year for the same piece of paper is exceptionally broad, I know. So have a look at what suits you. Now, if you're brand new to it, you're straight out of school, I really recommend you look at the longer the better for TAFE. If you're coming with transferable skills, maybe you've been a school teacher or something, you've coached sport all your life. Really, it's not as bad as it sounds if a course is only 8 weeks for that person with those transferable skills. I do personally wish the course was a lot harder, I have to admit. Now, as far as how hard it is, that depends on you and, not to sound too snobby, how switched on you are. I tend to find anyone who's done a uni degree or similar in their life thinks it's so basic and so easy and ridiculously simple, as opposed to the person who barely scrapes through grade 12, has never studied since, thinks it's exceptionally difficult. It's perception as to how hard it is. I personally think it's pretty easy. And the RTOs who run the courses don't determine the standard of the course. It's the government determines the standard of the course. Personally, I think considering it's 4 years to be an electrician or whatever, I think 12 weeks to be a personal trainer is too short comparatively. But we as employers don't make those rules. Our governing body doesn't make those rules. The people delivering the Cert 3 and 4 in fitness don't make those rules. So the good news is for you, you can get qualified quite quickly and easily in that respect. Now, qualifications is one step. I know you're probably watching this video because you want to know about qualifications. You really should just see that as a stepping stone. There's a million personal trainers out there. You can go and do a diploma of fitness, which is great, but it's not, to be honest, I don't personally feel it adds that much to someone's resume when I'm looking at it. What I'm looking at as an employer, we're a franchise system too, so people want to own a business under us. That's what we're for as well. So we look at their resume with that too. What I'm looking for is ongoing education and skills. If someone's been in the industry for 5 years and they've kind of repeated year one 5 times, I'm not really interested in that person. I'm looking for the person who's been going for 5 years and has progressed their skill set for 5 years and seeing tangible courses and tangible things actually done within education. So take a look at that. Now, if you don't have 5 years experience, I'm assuming you don't if you wound up on this video, don't worry, we do take people with no official industry experience. It's about transferable skills for us as well. Our other side of us is Fit Your Ability. We're an NDIS registered company, so we do a lot of disability fitness work, a lot of disability support work as well. So in particular, if people have transferable skills from there or life experience there, or for example, again, school teacher is a perfect PT a lot of the time, then absolutely we take people with no official PT industry experience. Above that, continuing on from qualifications, because it's not all about the piece of paper, what I'd really recommend, and it's the same as if you're applying to us, especially if you know you don't have that much good stuff on your resume, chase up the person, really push hard on getting in front of the person who's making the decisions. I've had many times I've hired someone who was, in theory, their resume wasn't as good because they showed they were keener than the person who was more qualified and more experienced, because they chased me up, they followed me up. And that's what I want our personal trainers doing. So hopefully that answers some questions about what qualifications you need. Jump on Google, do a search around, chat, look in the various Facebook groups that are out there, chat to other people, reach out to a place you want to work at and say, hey, where do you recommend I want to work for you one day? Where do you recommend I get qualified? See what they say. Feel free to reach out to us as well if you've got any questions. And of course, if you'd love to work for us or own a location with us, we would love to hear from you. Best of luck with your career.